Greetings, I am nothing, I am nobody, and this is my opinion. Alright, this cloth is not for making masks. In fact, this cloth came with a kit, alright? It says an embroidery kit, okay? So, it's a bunch of these hoops and such, alright? This cloth came with a kit, right? And it's for practicing embroidery. So let's see that right there. Okay, light shining through the through this cloth, bouncing off the table and coming back. Okay, that shows how big the holes in this cloth are. It's pretty big, actually. The idea of this cloth is it's easy to get your needle through, and so it's easy to practice embroidery on this cloth. That's the point of this cloth. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay. There are many different grades of material, and I wanted to get into that. Okay. I've said before, and I'll say it again, cloth, cotton is not a very good filter. Okay. The CDC has gone into this as like it does work. Okay. The claim that the CDC says only N95 masks work, that's a lie. The CDC didn't say that, and even if they did, that would be a lie if they had said it. Okay. What they did say is that you should donate your N95 masks to the hospitals, which would have been contradicted if they had said that only N95 masks work, because then people would not be donating their masks to the hospitals. No, they told us that we should be donating our N95 masks to the hospitals. It's a very popular mask among DIYers. And so you got a lot of people just have large stockpiles of N95s, and they weren't told that the only thing that would work, because if they had been told that, they wouldn't be donating things. Right? They would have been keeping them. Okay, but no, they weren't told that the only thing that works, right? Which would have been a lie if they did say it. Okay. No, they said that we should be donating our masks to the hospitals. We should get rid of our masks. So we did. We got rid of our masks. Now we don't have N95 masks, and we're stuck with cotton, which only filters to 60%, except that's not the only material we have available. Okay. This is HEPA filter, okay? It's from a vacuum cleaner bag. Obviously, I cut it. I'm going to make a mask with it. That's what I've been using. Is this HEPA filter bags for masks. I've got a large supply of HEPA filter bags. Okay, specifically for making masks. And we're going to continue to make these and do this. No embroidery on these, by the way. That would ruin the mask. Okay. Point is, okay, there are other materials. Okay. Now, that's HEPA filter. Obviously not a medical material, but a very common material available to the general public because they need them for their vacuum cleaners. Okay. And they do a very good job filtering. I should note, though, that if you're going to use these, you should make sure they don't have fiberglass in the bag, because if they're fiberglass, that's a problem. You don't want to be breathing in fiberglass. Now, another material is polypropylene. See, polypropylene is the material used by N95 masks. It's the same filter to the same degree, okay? And so you can making polypropylene masks, which would have the same filtration qualities as the N95s, okay? Now, obviously, there wouldn't be N95s themselves, because that's a certification, and you would need a lot of money to get your mask certified, okay? Fuck that, not worth it. What you can do is make masks that are close to the N95 quality. Might even, if don't, I wouldn't know if you could, if you could be sure or not, but some of these masks might be more N99 quality, though there'll be no way to know because you can't test them. All right, you got to take them to a lab, test them. That's expensive, so yeah, not worth it. Okay, but yeah, you can make a mask with polypropylene. You can make masks with HEPA filter bags. Okay, and right now those are the best materials that are available. Okay, there was for a while people were making masks with Halyard bags. All right, or not Halyard, but Halyard material. Halyard is Halyard H600 is a polypropylene to a very high degree in quality, and the Halyard material is used in the medical setting, so it's a medical material. And hospitals were suggesting making masks with Halyard, and the problem is that Halyard found out about this and put out a statement that that they don't support using their materials for making masks, and that they won't make, they stopped letting the general public source their materials, making sure that the materials go straight to the hospitals. So yeah, the Halyard basically killed that. The point is, though, that the Halyard material is made of polypropylene. Okay, and polypropylene is the same material used for making N95s. And so, yeah, you could make a nice high-end mask using polypropylene. Okay, now with polypropylene, what you need to do is make sure you're not getting it from China. Yeah, China can make polypropylene. They can't seem to make N95s, but they can make polypropylene. So, yeah, the thing is, China's doing a lot of goofy shit, have been for a while. You don't want to get your polypropylene from China, especially if you're making masks. Okay, so there's that. Now, on a separate note, I saw some video where, like, some of the Amazon fulfillment center were basically abusing Trump hats. Okay, and the person, the fulfillment center person was like not even wearing, not wearing their mask. They got masks pulled down. I know a lot of people have said, that's bad, blah blah blah. Here's my thought. Okay, those hats are made in China, and you're handling a hat made in China. Yeah, so one of the things Trump saying China bad, and then gets it has hats made in China. Point is, you're handling something that was made in China without gloves and without a mask. Are you dumb? Do you want to get sick? That's it. There's materials that will prevent you from getting sick, and there are materials that are guaranteed to get you sick. Donald Trump hats are among the guaranteed to get you sick. Forget the assholes punching you in the face for wearing a manga hat, all right? Which apparently the anti-maskers are totally endorsing, but separate point. Thing is, those hats have fucking virus on them. They're COVID hats. And you're handling it without gloves, and you're not wearing your mask. You're not giving the virus to the Trump supporter. That the hat's doing that is all its own. You don't need to fucking do that. The hat's giving you the virus. Okay. Fucking hell.